power, urgency, and a desperation, a loop towards the end that doesn't get resolved, a power struggle. And that's just the theme tune. That's right, you've guessed it, Succession. It's over, and I'm sad, and I'm going to put my hand up and admit that I have been mourning. I've been in mourning for a few days because it's ended. Masterpiece writing doth like Shakespeare, quite fascinating. And I don't know what it's been, but the music has not stopped twirling in my brain, the theme tune. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in Succession theme tune. And those who have been watching very carefully for years, that you'll know exactly what I mean. And it literally has been since I've got up this morning till now, yesterday, the day before that. And as I've been watching the show, I've felt it's become more urgent and more powerful and more, there's a different conceptual ideas. Now I'm thinking about Shiv and doing that face a lot. What? You? Oh, come on. Yes, it's such a dramatic, beautifully written piece, written by Nicholas Britell, but sounds a little bit more fancy that way, doesn't it? So we'll add on that. Maybe it doesn't. I'm going to be quiet. Thank you very much. Good night. Yes, the HBO original series. And it's not like I'm used to doing this kind of video, but I feel like if something is staying with you and it feels that powerful, then one has to talk about it. And I just wanted to tell you the impact it has. Not only obviously the theme tune, it's a lot more than that, quite clearly. Characters and the themes and the depth and the relationships between the characters. And then of course my obsession comes in with the voices and the tonalities and how they're using their voices and the riddles that they use when they talk, because it's not like, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Yes, it's a nice sunny day. It would be more like, that's interesting. Right. Yeah. And while they're saying things, what do you want from me? What do you seek? I do not trust you. As we go around in little circles together, the lovely family dynamics that you just don't know where it's going to go. Who's going to stab so and so in the back this episode? Oh, that hurt. Oh, you did it again. I don't know why I'm so surprised, because you did it last time. And this kind of dance between the characters really fascinates me and draws you in, and you realize I'm not so bad after all, because you sort of see the dynamics play out like that. But yes, it is a very Shakespearean, in terms of language. Yes, it's just a family revolving around Narcissus. Wonderful. Comedy themes or like underlying, I don't think I would have watched so long if it was just pure drama, and that's fine as well. But I think it's nice to have a little peak of comedy, because it keeps this brain happy, But I found so many elements funny. Of course, Greg, and seeing where he started to where he ended up. Really, I mean, what a great character he was. I loved his grandfather. He was hilarious and just magnetic. Pretty much all characters had their own identity, which I think a lot of series kind of miss on. And I think that, there's a lot of inspiration to be had here. I think, didn't the writer say, or the director say, he's probably not going to do anything as good as this ever again. I like that honesty. Please do something really good again. There's not much else to watch. Mrs. Maisel's not there anymore, and I don't know what else to do with myself. I was deeply affected, and I've even said, Alexa, play the theme tune of Succession. Playing the theme tune of Succession. I sometimes speak to her to see if I can confuse her when I ask her to do something. But she never falters. You can play it like that. And I was just like, oh God, it's so good. I'm going to have to talk to my YouTube fam about this. And I got really excited. At the end, we're all bullshit. We're all bullshit. Which is such an American word, isn't it? We don't really say that here, but well, maybe we do, and I just don't know about it. Yeah, it was all bullshit. And it's that moment you go, oh God, they are. Now they realize it. It's even worse. But we're gonna still clutch on just for a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, I won't talk about the dynamics of everything, but the fascination of like their language. I mean, at the end, you kind of want to hug them a little bit, despite how they've been to everyone in the show. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But even though they are quite repulsive in every way, in every sense, so selfish. You're so selfish. Look at you. But to be brought up in that kind of way in that world, you kind of, what else do you expect, you know? Connor. Oh no, I didn't forget Connor. Yes, Connor. The eldest. Sorry. That's like an in-joke with everyone who hasn't. Have you watched it? No, to do. It can be quite heavy, so don't watch it when you're about to fall asleep. You need to keep on top of it and the dialogue. 25% went over my head, so that was good. So congratulations, Tom. Who would have thought? But I think he mainly got that because when Shiv said he somewhat, in a flavoursome way, can be moulded, and I think there was the F word used. But I think CEOs in major positions, I mean, it's not forever though, right? So who knows what would have happened. But Tom at the beginning, all I remember him doing was like, Shiv? He's like doing this thing with his mouth. Like a very breathy, you know, and then Shiv would talk, of course, but you do get a lot of like the facial action here, like, no, what? Obviously she's Australian, so she's not even American, which I found, I was always, wow, like she does such a good job of doing American accent, which I absolutely love. Thought, would it slip? And it didn't slip at all, like now and again, like that. You know, obviously that doesn't sound Australian, but you can, you know, work with me, people, work with me. I'm not even going to do Logan because it requires loads of swearing. I don't think I have the gravitas. I like to think I can do most voices, right? But this gravelly, not sure if that distorted. Off. Very aggressive, very angry, and they would like tippy-toe around him. Force to be reckoned with. And also, can I just say, I didn't think Ozark would be topped, not to be like, who's the number one spot.com, but Ozark to me was a formidable player, and I absolutely loved it. And again, the characters and the accents that was used there, and Ruth kind of does remind me of Roman, just slightly, not like with the twang, or like, you fuck nugget, I don't fucking care, you know, that very sort of rounded warmth, twangy sound there. But Roman would be like, I don't know, I maybe like a little bit shorter or something like that. But then I would think of Mrs. Maisel. So Mrs. Maisel, there's like this running theme of, well, you know what I mean, like, should be really funny. I don't know if you see Mrs. Maisel, one of the best shows ever. Sorry. And she'd be sort of like quirky and like really fast talking. Like, you gotta really keep up with her. I don't know. Okay, Susie, what are you talking about? I'm Susie, who did Lois, the voice of Lois in Family Guy, which is incredible. So I think there was like, I kept hearing like the different voices of the different characters coming, you know, I don't, you know, that from Ruth, and you get, well, you know, like this kind of, well, yeah, whatever, like do whatever you want. I don't care. Thank you, everybody, and good night. Enough of that. I think we've all heard enough from me now. So I will mention Breaking Bad, which I'm actually going to rewatch. I've decided, because I watched that a while ago now. I didn't watch it when it first came out, but you know, when there's a good series that comes out, I don't club anymore. I don't go out clubbing. I don't, you know, sometimes I'll have a little boogie around the kitchen, or I'll, you know, dance and this, what, not. I do love a good festival, but yes, I do love a good series. So if you would like to comment down below, obviously react, singing, and whatever, please do that. But also, who was your favorite character? I don't know if you know what I mean by that. Maybe I don't anymore and I want to be quiet. I'll be a first. Yeah, and comment down below, like, have you watched it? Do you understand what I'm talking about? What's happened to Rebecca? Go to allmylinks.com/RVA and I will see you there. Until next time. Thanks so much for watching. P.S. Let me mention Caroline. It's Caroline, isn't the mother. Oh, you know, darling, we don't want to move our mouth that much, but I'm a very stiff woman, and well, darling, if you want a hug, go over there and get it from the nanny. Oh, sweet. I actually liked her as a character because I actually love them all as characters, even though they're heinous and horrible and all the H's that I can't think of. But at the same time, you know, they are what they are, and there were, you know, that there's no discrepancies there. They were quite playful in a sense, and that lovely scene around the kitchen when they were playing back to being children again. Oh, don't do that. Be careful of his cheese or something. And then Roman starts licking the cheese. It was horrendous. Oh my God. Peter's cheese. Oh, darling, you've got to be careful of Peter's cheese. Amazing. Thank you so much. The writers, directors, everyone who's like worked on that. And obviously the theme tune. Amazing. I'm going to check out what else he's done actually, because I just want to hear cellos and strings and violins and all the beauty that was. It kind of starts off with hip hop, doesn't it? There's a hip hop element there, and then it kind of goes more full into like the orchestral dominance sector there, which was just fantastic. Anyway, lots of love to you guys. Bye. Jazz hands. Bye. Love you. Love you.